attention, my children! Beware the creatures of the night! They have lawyers! Behold the best attorneys the dead can buy. Wolf and bird, counselors of the macabre. Did you accidentally wish your dead dog back to life with a wish-granting monkey's paw that you thought was a back-scratcher? Are you now inundated with lawsuits from people whose homes were damaged by the dog running amok? Is your house haunted but only on a full moon? Are you a plant creature that has been continually harassed by both the police and gardeners? Well, look no further for help. Who you gonna call? Not the Ghostbusters. You don't call the firemen when you want to sue somebody. No, you call Wolf and Bird, lawyers experienced in all things supernatural. Because really, when you get right down to it, werewolves and vampires and ghouls and goblins, they're not scary. Lawyers, on the other hand, they're downright spooky. Perhaps you need more proof of these attorneys' talents. How about the time they took on Houngen's toys and novelties? The owner had used a voodoo doll to turn his workers into zombie slaves. Well, I say slaves. After all, he was still paying them. But the thing is that even the dead have rights, and they wanted fair treatment. Lifetime contracts for their undead existence, minimum wage, all that fun stuff. So naturally, when he refused, the zombies went on strike. Zombies of the world, unite! You have nothing to lose but your voodoo dolls. Of course, some of these stories reflect reality more than others. Like, for instance, the story of the horror host known as the Beermeister, who long ago in the 50s had to stop telling terrifying tales on television because some guy wrote a book who said that horror was destroying the youth of today and encouraging children to become criminals or the like. The horror hosts of the time had to abandon their craft. But, of course, sometimes old ghosts regret their pasts, and sometimes the past repeats itself. As a horror host myself, you can understand why I get a chill in my spine when I think about such possibilities. My children, I'm here to make your lives better with both a smile and a hacksaw. Although perhaps you have a much larger issue at hand, like being the original Dracula, and your bones are on display in a sideshow museum. But there are other imitators out there who claim to be the original Dracula, and naturally, when you are restored to life, you're quite put off by having others use your good name to sell their second-rate show. Well, then it sounds to me like you need a good lawyer. One of the great things about this comic is that it's not just there for a done-in-one gag. Oh sure, there are puns aplenty, but the stories have ongoing continuity. Like Sod, the plant monster, who goes from just wanting to be returned to normal to embracing the added celebrity fame that comes with his condition. Or even Mr. Wolf, who has some luck with romance with a model who had been hinted at in various stories. Done-in-ones and ongoing storyline? You don't see that much these days, my children. Tales of supernatural law proves that sometimes conflicts don't have to be resolved with bloodshed and gore. Though it's usually more fun when it does.